Good day all of you. Good day all of you. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is life process in living organism part 2. In this life process you are going to complete reproduction, especially that is asexual and sexual reproduction, and then reproduction and modern technology, then reproductive health and population explosion. Now, as you have seen in the heading that we are discussing the life processes, only reproduction is important in this chapter. Why? Because other life processes you have been covered in previous classes like respiration, excretion, sensation, control and coordination. Such types of other living processes which are essential for the alive animal or alive for being living, that living process we have completed. In this chapter we are discussing the living process, that is reproduction, which is not essential for living or for remaining alive. It is essential for continuity of the species. Means the type of organism or the species should become more. For that purpose the reproduction is essential. Now this reproduction is defined as formation of new organism of same species by earlier existing organism is called as reproduction. The formation of new organism of same species by early existing organism is called as reproduction. And the reproduction is again divided into two types, that is mainly asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. And the reproduction is essential for evaluation of each species. Without the reproduction the species won't evolve. This is the importance of reproduction. Now, as we have divided the reproduction in two halves, that is asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. So first of all we are going to study asexual reproduction. Asexual means there is no involvement of gametes. Means gametes, there is no fusion of gametes. The new one is produced without the fusion of gametes. So the process of formation of new organism by an organism of same species without the involvement of gamete is called as asexual reproduction. Means the single cell or single organism can give birth to a new one. So this is also uniparental reproduction process. Understood? As there is no involvement or fusion of gametes, that means the single parent can get or can develop another organism. This is the first characteristic. Second characteristic of this asexual reproduction. And here one more thing is that as there is no fusion of gamete, there won't be any genetic variation in the newborn. Means the newborn will be exactly the same as that of its parent. One parent will be single. This is the single parent process, that is uniparental reproduction. And again this reproduction process occurs by mitotic cell division. Means meiosis is not there, because meiosis is involved in gamete formation and this process is without gamete. So this is a simple mitotic cell division. And the drawback of this cell division is that there won't be any genetic variation will be observed in the new one. But the advantage of this asexual reproduction is that the reproduction will be fast. Means the organism which are undergoing asexual reproduction, they develop very fast. This is the advantage of asexual reproduction. Now again the asexual reproduction takes place in unicellular organism as well as in multicellular organism. Understood?